there seems to be a drive towards spending less money and the data centers being more efficient. Are you seeing that as a big driver or a big KPI in your work?
Yeah, the cost item was always the big seller whenever we were looking at doing this for efficiency. Even when I was starting out as a career, it was always get the most efficient equipment. It's going to save you more energy. So we would always be aiming for that. Yes, it might cost a 10% premium, or it might have to come from across country, across the world, or wherever it comes from. But the idea is we would look at that in that cost benefit analysis and say, look, if you can withstand like a 3 year, 4 or 5 year payback, we should absolutely do this because it's going to start paying back every single month. And whenever you're looking at that on the efficiency for a data center and you realize that, hey, it's not just my data center, my people that are living in here are living with this, it's also other people's and they're paying those bills as well. We can be more attractive and pass along a lot of those savings. It just looks more attractive to everybody if you can start to do all those things. But it does go back to the amount of energy equals the amount you pay. So absolutely, every kilowatt hour that you can save is going to be beneficial. So it's always trying to eke that out, month over month. So
Yeah,
yeah, and yeah, yep, yeah. Go ahead, man. Yeah.
no, so sorry, I cut you off. Please continue, and we'll go from there. Anything else you want to add
I
there,
I
John?
was Yeah, I was going to just add in PUE was one of those main metrics. It was also coming out, power usage effectiveness, and it was always used sort of like and one of the things that I've looked at is we're only using it internally, but we're always measuring against our own internal. Unfortunately, and we're trying to change this sort of across the industry, we should keep that in comparison to ourselves, but it is a nice metric when people are trying to talk about or convey, how the systems are performing versus the utility power versus that IT power. And the idea is if we can start to look at how much utility power overall, and that's where that energy savings really comes from, that's where we need to start targeting and use that PUE term correctly as well. So it's not just about powering down that IT equipment, it's powering down everything that we can start to bring down, across all the systems. So even though I might look at the facility side, a lot of people are looking at the IT side as well. And that's forced me to look at the IT side and ask, how are people doing that? What's the latest on the efficiency of these servers and what those next steps are there? So as we're looking for the future across data centers, what's that most efficient equipment? I just want to make sure that I wasn't missing out like the latest IT equipment as well. And that goes for IoT, servers, you name it, everything. Yeah.